that is what we do. So I have a nasty little blister type of thing going on the inner part of my big toe. It hurts like a bugger. If you're getting blisters, tape works amazing. Gear Aid, it's called. Works really well. You can use it to patch holes on gear. I've used it on my stuff sack for my food, and it still hasn't come off, so it works really well. It also works really well, kind of like moleskin. If you get blisters, just cut a piece off, wrap it around the blister, and you're pretty well good to go. This sucks. There is nothing about this trail that is motivating me to keep moving at all. I really want to be done, which should be motivation enough, but at the same time, I really don't want to start hiking and go through more briars and more junk, you know? There's no one out here, it's just me, which means it's all mental, which in a way, I guess means if I don't push forward and I don't just keep on moving, my mental game won't get stronger. And I'm gonna be a wimp. And that ain't no good either. I need to be strong enough to be able to do this mental game on my own, because it's gonna happen often, I'm sure. I guess I'm just gonna have to take a deep breath and just get on with it already. Off we go. Whoever did the blazes on this trail needs to go back to school and learn how to do it proper. They suck. I'm only 15-20 minutes into my hiking and I already got lost almost. Very close to it. The path, you can't see it for Jack Diddley. It's completely covered in debris and leaves, and it was already hardly anything of a path to begin with, it looks like. So the whole path just kind of blends into the forest floor. I was following a blaze, and it turns out I was supposed to go to the left a bit, and it wasn't a turn signal on the blaze, so I didn't know that. And I just kept going straight, because I can't tell the difference anymore. And within 30 seconds to a minute, that's all it takes, guys. 30 seconds to a minute of walking in the wrong direction, and I was several hundred feet off of the trail, and I could not find a blaze anywhere. And very luckily, I was able to see, because the sun hit it in just the right way, a blaze that was on a tree way, way, way off to the left, and it was almost completely faded and gone. So somehow, by a stroke of luck, I managed to see it. Dude, it is dangerous, because if you're hiking at night and you lose it, you're gonna be goner. And being is that there's like no actual trail path that you can actually discern from the rest of the woods, it would be impossible. You'd follow your GPS to try and get back on trail, and it would say you're on trail, but you wouldn't be able to tell because it's blending in with the rest of the environment. If any mid-state trail volunteer people are watching this, these sections are very dangerous to do. There's my 2 cents for the first 20 minutes in. Cool. Now let's keep going. Okay, so I found an example here so I can show you what I'm talking about. So I just came from back there, okay? So it's like a straight on shot. There's my blaze. You're coming straight onto it on the left side or on the right side of the tree. You see the blaze here. You would expect that it's gonna go straight through because there's no double. So you just walk straight. And wouldn't you know, if you come around to the left, this blaze points off. But you wouldn't know that because you just walk right by. So blaze, the other one points that direction over there. So really, the trail is going that way, not straight. So you're coming straight on and you have to turn that direction. I hope that makes a little sense on the video. I'm hoping you get at least an idea from that of how annoying these blazes are and really how much you need to be paying attention. Because if you're not paying attention, you'll get off trail so fast. I think I'm up to, dude, I want to say I've gotten off trail at least 10 to 13 times now on this dumb thing. And that's a lot. Considering I did 500 miles on the Appalachian Trail and I only ever got off trail maybe 3 times. Maybe 3 times. And that was a pretty easy find and I was able to get back on pretty easily. This, in 250 miles, I've gotten lost 13 times. It's absolutely ridiculous. Holy cow. I don't know if you can tell, but this is incredibly steep. Oh, and there's acorns and leaves all over the ground, which are acting like rolling pins. As soon as my feet hit them, they are sliding. Like, this is hard on the knees. Great. Oh my gosh, this is so steep. I feel like a freaking billy goat. That was a pain in the ass. Remember when I told you the blazes suck? Well, happened again. I was coming down that super steep decline and it's impossible to look up. Like I had to look at my feet the entire way down because I had to make sure I wasn't gonna trip on something and go falling to my death. And wouldn't you know that somewhere in the middle of that annoying decline, the trail decided to go to the side. Well, I didn't see it. I ended up going all the way down and then hit a dead end, and then I had to bushwhack all the way through what you just saw. I almost fell through a few times. That was just awful. I love the nature, okay? The nature out here is beautiful, super nice. It's the trail. I hate this trail. This trail is the suckiest, poorly maintained, easiest to get lost on trail I have ever done. Yes, there are some nice sections, because there are actually some people out there that actually give a damn and keep it maintained and looking beautiful like a trail should be. But then there's other sections which make up the majority of the trail that are just utter shit, and they aren't worth anything. All right, passing Loysburg now. Just went over the bridge, Yellow Creek Bridge or whatever that is. I'm about to start my ascent up a big hill. I'm pushing my luck on this one. I have 1.5 liters of water. I'm thirsty now. About to do a climb. And there's a spring about 2.5 miles up. But the last comment I saw said it was a weak trickle. And the last few that were said to be a weak trickle were dry now. The only water source after that weak trickle is 12.7 miles away, all the way down in Everett. So I'm taking a massive chance on this. Really hoping that water source is good, because the water source that I'm at right now is dried up and there's really nowhere to get water at the moment. So this really kind of sucks. I hate taking risks like this, but it looks like there are roads, crossroads and everything up here. And if I get in a bind where I'm gonna die, then at least I can, if I have reception, call out. But reception's been splotchy, if any, lately as well. So, yay. All right, we are almost to the top of the first hill, and I am super grateful for my apples. They are literally saving my life because of the water content and the sugar content, and they're giving me the energy I need to keep pushing forward. And where I'm running out of water and having to really conserve, it's really nice because they're giving me a nice little hydration boost as well, so I don't have to guzzle all my water. It's actually really gorgeous up here. It's a grouse, I guess preserve, refuge keeper, grouse management area. There you go. But it's actually really nice. The trail is going in with it, so I'm guessing they take better care of this area than they do the trail, which is nice because then this section of trail should be good. I'm about 8.7 miles, I think. I don't think it's from Everett. I think it's from the crest where I get to the edge of the mountain, and then the mountain goes shoot downhill into Everett. So I think total it's maybe 10 miles or so to get to Everett from here. It's going on 12 o'clock now. This is my last apple. This is the third one I've eaten, and I feel pretty dang good right now. So once I'm done, I'm gonna let it settle a little bit so I don't get an upset stomach, and then I will continue down the path and hit my last hill, and then from there it should be, for the most part, smooth sailing along the ridgeline and roads until I get to the end. It might get painful at some points, and I might get very frustrated at some points because of the dehydration and all that, but it'll be worth it when I get to Everett, and it'll be a huge chunk done and put me that much closer to my finish line and to a store where I can stock up on yummy food and yummy drinks to be able to refresh my morale just in time, pick it up just the amount I need to continue on and finish this thing. I feel good saying that. All right, cool. Yeah, let's continue on. Off this stupid rock. Oh, I hurt. The last 3 miles has been nothing but briar. Whew, I feel better. Okay. That should get me through the next half a mile until I build up and need to scream again.
So stupid. Fuck a duck. Ow, ow. Come on. Oh. Trail. It's a fucking joke.
I'm ready to be done. This is demoralizing. Now I'm tired. I'm tired. My legs hurt. And it feels like this damn hill won't stop. It said I only had 2 miles to go to the decline. It feels like I've been trudging through hell for the last 10 miles. Fuck the views at this point. I don't even care. The views aren't worth it. Nothing is worth it. I just want to be done. I want to go home. I want off this mountain. and I just found out that the next ridge after the town I descend into, I just got told that it's twice as bad as this one. How the fuck can it be twice as bad as this one? This one's already terrible. I'll tell you right now, I don't want to do it. My brain is already in blue blaze mode, trying to think when I get to town if I can find a road that goes parallel to the mountain and just hike a road. Because I don't want to do it at all. Not one part of me wants to get back up on this trail when I get off. It sucks. So hard. "20 miles down. Sucked. Everything is ripped up. I gotta check my gear later, make sure my gear's not ripped up. Got off trail, and luckily a super cool guy up logging pass gave me a lift into town, which made the last few miles very tolerable. And dropped me off at a Sheetz. I am now devouring as many calories as I can. Hey. Got nachos, foot-long sub, french fries, and these for later. I'm hoping to drown the pain out in alcohol later, so that's the plan. Okay, done eating. I still have my foot-long sub that I did not touch yet, so saving that for when I get to the shelter. I got my alcohol. That's set for drowning my pain away. It looks like I'm only a 15-minute hike from the shelter, so we're gonna get that going. We're gonna explore the town a little bit while we go, if my feet allow me to. It looks like there's some pretty cool stuff here. I'm feeling a little bit better that I got food. I still hate the trail. That will never change. But at least now, fuck it, I'm gonna go. So this is the little town of Everett. It looks like there's some spots I want to hit up. There's a pub I need to hit up before getting back on trail. I think was it this one? It may have been this one that I was recommended over there. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to look it up again. But otherwise, I need to find a liquor store too. So I want to be able to buy a small bottle of hard liquor to take with me for the last 20-30 miles of this trip. Oh, we got some lookings to do and some buyings to do. So, ooh, that's kind of cool. Halloween. Nice. Just cry. This is the best shelter I've seen in forever. After the horrible day, I got sheets, I got food, I got beer. I'm gonna feel great tonight. We got an amphitheater over here. Beautiful park pavilion down there. Gorgeous, nice backdrop. It's quiet, it's cozy. We got a nice little pad. I got a little maple tree. Oh, I love my little Japanese maple. Excuse me. And we got the shelter. Oh, it's heavenly. Look at this. We got little bench seats. I can put my feet up. We got little backrest seats. I got a view out the back of the pond. I got a bathroom over there. And then right down there, if I walk where I just came from, it's a little alley, paved and all, straight through, and the first building you come to is a frickin' liquor store. Ah! So I'm gonna go down there tomorrow. They open at 9. And yes, I'm gonna take my time tomorrow because I am not in any hurry to get back up on the mountain at this present time. So I'll wait. I'll sleep in till 8. I'll take advantage of the nice restroom down there so I don't have to squat in the woods. And then down I'll go to the liquor store, buy some alcohol, stuff it in my backpack, and I'm gonna take it with me because Lord knows I'm gonna need it for the next 30 miles. Alright, so another fun moment. Somehow I got a thistle right here. It's a little black speck, if you can see it right there. And it hurts like a mother. So I got my tweezers, bobby pins, and I'm gonna try and dig it out. Very, very uncomfortable. Got it! You sickos didn't think I was actually gonna show you digging my foot out, did you? Huh? Nope. Ah! Now, I do believe there's a swing set down there, and I'm gonna take my beer and some other stuff and go down, and I'm gonna relax and try to unwind and try and forget that my legs are hurting like crazy. We're on the end of day 23. Today was terrible. It sucked. I hated it. It was the 10 to 12 mile stretch that came after the preserve going into Everett. It was brutal, harsh, mentally draining, physically draining, and bodily injuring. The most so that I've experienced as to date on this trail. Like, I hurt so bad. I kid you not, on this section of 10 miles, I had to have gotten well into the hundreds of lacerating cuts on my leg from briar bushes. And it was awful. The pain was tremendous. Every time I'd brush up against something, even if it wasn't a briar, I just felt searing hot pain going up my legs. I'm about ready to crash. Yeah, I got nothing more to say on today. Because my mama always told me if you don't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing at all. And right now, that's kind of how I'm feeling about how today went. So I'm going to finish chugging a beer. I'm going to maybe play my audiobook on tape and plot out tomorrow. Cool, I'm going to get charging the batteries because my GoPro is just about dead. My phone is pretty much dead, so I'm going to get the charging going and relax and then conk out, sleep, and I will see you all in the morning.